I really like the way Jerome Davis rode. He was right there in North Carolina for one, but like he was double. It was almost like he was double jointed in his knees and his ankles. I've never seen anyone that could do it like that. He could have his knees pulled up in a bull's shoulders, but then his toes would be turned east and west. Like I don't know how he did it. I can't even make my legs do it sitting here right now. And but he always stayed out over bulls. If you watch him back, if he got behind, I mean, he was throwing Hail Marys to get back to where he needed to be. But he rode bulls really good front to back, out over them. Lane did the same thing. Lane would kind of get raised up, but he would always break and get back to the front. And every day of my life, I watch bull riding every day. I watched Lane Frost bull talk. Once I knew what I was doing, I just watched the riding parts. The 10 rounds at the NFR, the way he broke down the rides, and then I'd watch when he got on Red Rock, rode him and broke him down. And another thing that really helped me, and a lot of people they laugh about it, is standing on that ball. And people think it's funny and they think it's just for balance. It teaches you how to move your hips, shift your weight from one side to the other without using your upper body. You stand on it just like you're sitting on a bull. When that ball rolls, it's like a bull dropping his shoulder, shifting your weight to one leg or the other, and being able to shift your weight from one side to the other within a jump. That's what a lot of people used to say, man, the way you can move your hips from one, you'll be completely over here, and by the end of the next jump, you're on the inside over there, and that came from standing on that ball. Watching bull riding tapes, eating a sandwich where you could walk in, I'd talk to you and never get off the ball. 20 minutes at a time, I used to stand on it. I could watch every ride on Lane Frost Bull Talk, him break it down, and never step off that ball. Stand on it the whole time. But at first, it was just learning how to shift weight from one leg to the other quickly, because if you don't shift it fast enough, you're going to bust your ass. And once I figured that out, I really don't know, to tell you the truth, how I even learned that. Just one day I stepped up on the ball, and the way it tried to roll out from under me, it's because my weight was shifted it shifted from one side to the other. So that ball tried to shoot out from under me. Well, to correct it, I had to shift the weight from my left leg back to my right leg that fast, and it's all in your hips. And your free arm will help you a little bit on that, but I tried not to use my free arm. I wanted to be able to do it from the waist down. I wanted my core to be strong enough to where I didn't have to use my free arm to do it. And that's what I tried. I stood like this, and no matter which way that ball went, I tried to do everything with my hips and my legs, just shift it from one side to the other. But watch videos of yourself, and then watch a bunch of bull ridings and figure out a guy that, not just anybody. Find out someone, watch someone who rides really, really good, and you try to mimic them. You don't necessarily do it exactly like they do it, but that's what you try to do, but you got to figure out, watch videos of yourself, and then watch videos of guys you look up to, and see who has the closer riding style. And then once you figure that out, then you hammer those videos day in and day out.
There's a lot of bull riding around my house. My dad, he kind of started me when I was about 3 years old. I started riding sheep, and actually where I'm from, Mooresville, is Race City, USA.